What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni, and welcome to the new Polarbearz test server this weekend here with a lot of new information, a whole new category of modules, okay? 5 of those, 5 new modules, by the way. And so first explanation and a lot of info, then gameplay and testing, and then my feedback on all those things, okay? So basically, last week I've shown you the active modules, Lockdown Ammo, Repair Unit, and Quantum Radar. If you haven't yet seen the video, it's up here for you to click on, and then you see the gameplay to every one of those. Those are active modules. They are for free, you have them right away, and you don't have to pay to get them in any way, or buy them, upgrade them, whatever. They have no upgrades, they are for free, but they have an activation cost, right? And that's a power cell when you use them in the battle. However, the passive modules are the opposite. They are like a weapon, you need to craft them or buy them, and you can upgrade them also up to level 6, but they have no cost on activation. They are passive and run all the time. So that's how they differentiate. Like I said, my feedback on all that, I'm leaving it out of the intro. I'm putting this at the end of this video just so that I can just focus on showing you guys everything right here and then talk about how I feel about these things. So I already prepared a hanger right here. For example, the Blitz robot has the lockdown ammo for the Gecko, right? A lot of hits that it does and locks down, and then the Noricum rains from above with thermonuclear reactor, which increases the damage done by 8% when you have it at level 6. And I have 3 of those, so that's 6, wait, was it 8%? Yeah, that's 24% more damage output on the Blitz robot due to these 3 passive modules. Let's go and have a look at what the other passive modules are. And that was the thermonuclear reactor, and there's also a nuclear reactor that's the same, just a little bit weaker. Then we have here the heavy armor kit. On level 6, this will give you 12% more HP. So the more HP your robot has, the more it will benefit from this module. And also you can combine multiple ones, so I have 36% more HP. By the way, I have figured out that the stats are not yet adapted or changed by the module. So when I go into the battle, it should say more than it says here with the 121k. So, and I basically made a healer mender that has a repair unit on top of that. And because there's so much healing, I thought I need a lot of health to heal. And that's why I equipped 3 times the heavy armor kit to the mender with Halo, Corona, and Halo. Then we have here the Pursuer with a new module called Last Stand. Max upgraded on level 6, it will give you 4.5 seconds of immunity of damage. You take no damage for 4.5 seconds once you reach the threshold of 30% HP on your robot, okay? And the question here is, can you repeat that? If you use a mender, can you get this because you get below 30%, then you heal back above 30%, and you get shot down at 30, and it will activate again? Something that we should, you know what? Let's go and figure this out. Let's put this on the mender, actually, just so that we can figure out if that can happen multiple times. And that way, it's good. I can also show you the upgrade process. So we're choosing this module now, we're buying it, and it's in here, level 1. We upgrade the module now to level 6, and it will always get better with every upgrade step, and level 6 is max level. Now let's see and test if you can actually get this twice. And what happens if you equip multiple Last Stands? Will the duration add, or will it simply just be wasted effort? There's a bug, it says level 1, but it's actually level 6 now. So yeah, this is what I have here with the Pursuer, the Last Stand, with a lockdown ammo and punishers, so a lot of shots coming out that should reliably lock down, and some thermonuclear reactor with twice 8% more damage done to the enemy. We have a Mercury here with Gust Avenger Gust. We have the Last Stand on it, okay, that's the one module I already showed you. And then we have the Battleborn module. On level 6, what it does, it will give you a 50% damage resistance for 20 seconds after you spawn. That's why it's called Battleborn. After deploying your robot on the battlefield, you have a duration in which you have massive damage resistance, upgraded to level max 50%. For 20 seconds. So that's the right robot to spawn in the middle of a beacon when it's being attacked right now. And you could give that to a Raijin who has 300,000 health and then 50% resistance on damage. That makes it 600,000 health plus physical shields, right? So that would be the ideal thing to spawn on a beacon with when it's being attacked. And the third module is called the Death Mark. So basically the 5th new module, and what it does is it gives you a 16% damage increase towards one certain enemy. It fills up a bar and once the bar filled up all the way somehow, it will trigger a death mark on that target that you shoot at, and that target will receive 16% more damage. But I think from every enemy, not just from you. So, and I put the repair module on this one, and we also have repair module on the Bulwark with maximum armor. Let's see how much health we can get at level 8 with a Bulwark. Whew, so that was a long intro, guys, showing you all these new modules, and let's go let's go ahead and show them in action, and at the end of the video then, speaking a little bit about what I think about those things. Alright guys, we have Beacon Rush here on Valley, one of my most favorite maps, so let's start off with the Blitz Robot, which I want to use the lockdown ammo with Gecko, and once the enemy is locked down, my plan is to rain on him with the Noricums. So let's see if we can do this. And I'm not sure. There is someone right there. And lockdown. Oh, he walks off the edge even though he's locked down. I got him a little bit anyways, though. That was a weird one. I did not expect that to work. So the little Gecko is shooting. There we go. And there's a spider robot. I think he may not actually realize that or know that I'm about to shoot him. And the rocket rain comes in from above. Nice. Is he gonna land up on this building? I don't think I can hit him from here, but I might be able to hit the Inquisitor. Oh no. Oh, he's locked down. Fire! Alright, here comes the Noricum rain from above. Nice. So the combination works, but it isn't very powerful. We have to accept that the combo of Noricums with lockdown ammo isn't necessarily the strongest one. So we can, in 5 seconds, we can do it again. That's what I'm gonna do go for here. So, lockdown, and fire. Here comes the rocket rain. Okay, we killed him with it. Nice. So, it works, but it's not exactly the strongest kind of strategy you could try. But I wanted to try it regardless. So, oh, he's locked down right there. But I'm not sure if my rockets will come in time. Okay, almost. Let's try one more time, and then we're switching into another robot. This guy right there. Here. Okay, he is locked down, but he is also activating stealth right now. Dang it. Alright, let's jump into another robot right here. Nice, Beacon Rush on Power Plant. Once again, on the bottom, you see here the modules to start with. Let's go and take the Mercury. To the left, you see a countdown of 20 seconds counting down, right? That's because I spawned with the Mercury, who has this module that gives you an additional amount of resistance for 20 seconds after spawning. And that's what I have here. So I should probably have spawned with something different and used this guy here to jump on the enemy with the beacons. But I also have it on the Pursuer, I think, so I could run it there as well. And so, running in. We have healing as well. Okay, we have a Hellboner already coming, and we have a Hellboner from our team attacking there. And the Hellboner of the enemy team wants to come here, because this way he would actually get... Why is the Fujin running in? Why did my Fujin walk in and get himself killed? Huh? What the heck was that? The Fujin should have just stayed back and then he wouldn't have taken any damage, but he walks in and gets the full blow in the face by the Hellboner. Wow, dude. Not very smart. Okay, let's walk in here. Alright, what is this? Another Hellboner. Wonderful. So, there we go. He's back over there. Nice. Oh, yes, nice. I didn't even get damaged by him. That was good. Phew, that was close. So, there's somebody spawning right in front of me, I guess. Or there is. Okay, there he is. He has the resistance currently up. So, there we go. We're attacking him. I can activate my counter, my healing. I'm locked down, which means I cannot jump. But I don't need to, thankfully. When you're locked down on the Mercury, you cannot even activate your stealth ability. That's crazy. Uh-oh, there's a Mercury coming in. And I'm counter-jumping him right there. Boom, he exploded. Boom, I exploded now. My stealth should outlast his stealth right here. And now we are good to go to whoop him. And boom, got him, nice. Oh, I need to get in cover. Whew, that was close. Oh, I only have one weapon left. Alright, let's heal up with a healing thing. There we go. Okay. I got destroyed right away. So, starting off with this thing, who also gets the 20-second resistance. For 20 seconds to the left, you see we have a resistance kicking in right there. That will get us 50% less damage for these 10 more seconds now. And so I'm not activating my stealth ability yet, because the stealth ability comes after this, right? I can make this work. I can make now run in with a resistance of 50%, and now I could activate my my healing. Here, I'm now activating the stealth ability while I'm capping this beacon, or trying to cap the beacon. In the meantime, I can also activate lockdown ammo, which I have right now. So he's locked down there, you saw this? Come on, get killed here. Oh, he has healing, that's why he's back being alive. Okay, that's how it happened. Okay, whoa, we're getting hit so much right there, but we capture the beacon. I can spawn here now with a mender and hold the beacon for a long time. With massive damage output, lockdown, healing, and healing. Oh, hi there, dude. I'm activating my resistance here. So, and we're taking this guy down. Boom, nice. And now that I take damage again, I can activate the other healing as well to heal even with the second ability. Look at this. Now we're back being full because we just double healed. And that's my concern with some of those modules also. Some modules give you, you know, stealth. And basically there are stealth bots already. I'm activating now my resistance and my counter heal. Because with the resistance, when you activate the healing on the Mender, you get the 50% damage resistance built in. And there are so many variables now, and it's just getting out of control. There's this resistance when you spawn for 20 seconds, that when you lock them down, then there's so much happening. Let's play, and while playing right now, I'm gonna give you my feedback. Let's choose the Bulwark with 3 times armor extension level 6 and the healing on top. An absolute super monster that will take forever to get killed, I guess. And yeah, so my biggest criticism right here, I think that's getting too much out of control. It's too much. There are so many variables going on. This gives you health, this makes you stronger, this will give you this immunity for a few seconds, that will lock you down. That will only count as immunity once you reach 30%. That is the one that goes from you spawn. And it's just so much variables and so much you need to get along right, and it's just getting, and I think I'm a really good player when it comes to you know, adapting new rules very quickly. I think I'm relatively good with that, but even I think I'm just getting completely overwhelmed by the possibilities that are now in the game. And to me, this is just getting too complicated and just too much right now. It's too much for me. And I think that if I feel like that, then so would a lot of other people too. So they would also feel like that, I guess. So I'm deactivating my shield so that I can heal my, repair my shield, or regenerate my shield rather. So far I've only taken a little bit of shield damage. This guy, however, is targeting me with some rockets, and I'm gonna try to grill him as fast as I can. But he's not the only one targeting me right there. Activating shield and walking back into safety. I can also activate my healing, but look, here's a bug. I have not even once healed yet, but I already have a restriction on my healing. So there's a bug coming in right now where my maximum healing is somehow restricted, even though it shouldn't be like that, right? Because I just healed myself for the first time. So that is a very obvious bug right there. I was not supposed to have a restricted healing bar yet, or only slightly if. Only a slight restriction on the healing, right? So my healing, my shield is back up. Uh-oh, there's a Hellburner coming in. Oh boy. That's gonna be a bit of a problem right there. Yeah, and I'm gonna get killed now. There's too many enemies. They're all fighting me at the same time. God! Alright, let's jump in with this thing. So for 20 seconds we are now more damage resistant, but in Domination, for example, that module doesn't work because you spawn back at your base, and by the time you reach a place where you would fight someone, you have already lost that resistance. So once again, it's flawed. It doesn't even work across all game modes. It's great for Beacon Rush, but it's horrible for Domination because it basically is a wasted module then. This passive module, to get you know, damage resistance for the first 20 seconds after spawning, how are you going to make use of that if, you know, if you can't even, hold on, maybe I can jump on him and he realizes that, or he will just hover up, that could also be. Boom, I got him, nice. Before he hovered up, I got him, that was good. Cool, so getting him killed, bam, nice. So I have healing on this thing. If I could just walk across this little gap, if I could just walk across this little gap in front of me, then I would be in safety, but I can't. I couldn't walk over this tiny little step. You saw this tiny little step to my left? I could not go over that. It did not work. It just blocked me to absolute death. That is so frustrating. But I'm still alive because I had a 4.5 second immunity. You probably noticed that immunity too, that we had. We stopped getting killed pretty much, right? So let's jump into this thing. Also 20 seconds of resistance right now. And oh yeah, I wanted to speak about the modules. In my opinion, I think it's good that the passive modules do not have an activation cost. That's something I really appreciate because I don't like upkeep. I hate upkeep in any game. I think you should always be able to get yourself something and then use it however and how much ever you want, right? That's how I think it should be working. So I have the lockdown ammo in place right here. Should be able to lock them down. Yep, they are locked down, and I have a stealth ability for a few more seconds, but I'm now going to retreat behind cover right now. So, I think upkeep is something horrible in a game, and it shouldn't really be the case. It shouldn't be happening. But the passive modules don't have that, and that's why I think it's cool. I just wonder if it's maybe just too much variable changes now, too many things that just get you totally crazy and frustrated, and to the point where you don't even know how the freaking game works anymore. So I should be able to lock him down right there, and maybe him too. No, I can't because he's got his shield up. Get this guy killed. Come on. Nice. Got him. And now these punishers should be able to get him really quick. I have my immunity running right now. For 4 seconds, I was immune to his damage. Uh-oh, he's locking on to me. Nice. Boy, this is just getting so crazy here. Alright, let's get some damage into this person right here. And lock him down if possible. Activate stealth. See, and he's not getting locked down because something is wrong with the lockdown sometimes. The lockdown mechanic is sometimes really weird. Going behind cover. And staying here. Ah, he's looking the other way now. Nice. And he's taking lots of shotgun damage from this guy from behind. That's crazy. So, lockdown ammo activated and stealth activated. Here we go. Oh wow, that was a big hit from the thermite or whatever it was. Okay. Whew. So many things that I need to show you. Once again, I'm going to summarize the modules and speak about every single one of them a little bit in detail, but it was a longer test server, as I said. I mean, we already knew that. Damage increase as a passive module. I think that one is okay. It doesn't really need you to think much. It just runs with your robot, and that's it. The same goes for the heavy armor kit. It's a no-brainer. You just equip it, and you don't worry about it anymore. There's nothing you need to think about. You know, you just have a little bit more damage, or you have a little bit more health. I think they are cool. When it comes to the other things here to the right, the last stand is also something that I mean, that's kind of understandable. When you get to 30%, it will activate and get you a 4.5 second immunity. And you can use this relatively easily, and what needs to be done is that you can't use it multiple times. I think they may have already have that. And what you don't need, and that you can't use it multiple times by healing over 30% again, to get below 30% to then have it once more. I think that should be something that should be taken care of, and it may actually be the case. I don't know. When it comes to this thing here, Battleborn, in theory, I mean, it could work, but in Domination, you are not even in battle by the time the thing is run out, and it's worthless then. You know, in this case, it's a worthless module on Domination. On Beacon Rush, it's worth it because you jump into the action and you have a 20-second resistance boost. That's pretty cool. And here on this thing, we had the death mark, and that I don't understand this at all. There's some kind of bar that fills up, and then when you triggers, it gets an increased damage. It's too complicated on this one, I think, and just not transparent enough for you to fully understand how it works. And yeah, and also just generally when it comes to modules, certain setup become maybe overpowered. Think about a Wayland with healing module, a Mender with healing module, or this thing here with massive armor and healing. The Bulwark gets unkillable pretty much, unless you have the bug that I had right here, where I lose damage, I lose health, and I already lose the same health I lost was already unrecoverable pretty much. So that was a really weird bug. And in this case, I mean, yeah, eventually it will die, but you know, how long would that take if it doesn't bug? So yeah, too complicated, way too much. And although I like that the passive modules do not cost any upkeep, I really hate, I'm gonna say how I think it is, I hate that they have an upkeep when it comes to the active weapons. I think they should be also like that. Just equip them, upgrade, even if there's no upgrade, whatever, just make it so that you can just activate, or better yet, you earn points while playing, like capturing beacons, killing enemy robots, and you earn points, like in Free for All, for example, a kill, and those you can spend in activating modules. That will make the module work and improve, you know, gameplay and team play at the same time, right? Sounds like a good solution to me. Or, yeah, just, but they're for free, so you have them and you don't have to purchase them. I guess that's a pro thing on those active modules. So it was a very long test of a video. I wanted to make it as thorough as possible and try to show as much as I can, but imagine how much stuff you have. You have a shield on this robot. You deactivate the firepower on your robot with the blitz, then you can lock down. You have additional weapon, you can heal down. It's getting way too complicated to me. So that's my big thing right here, and I don't think we're ready for this. I would say maybe start with a module that gives increased health and increased damage output. Leave it like that. For now. Let's bring them and just think about the rest later. My advice. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome as always. Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye-bye. So he's locked down. No, he's activating this now. Good. And he's getting killed anyways. Nice. Alright, activating the resistance now. And, yeah, running into him from behind. And I'm activating the other healing too. When I go below 30% health now, then I should be able to be invincible for 4.5 seconds. Yup, to the left you see it. The invincibility kicks in. We are now invincible for 4 seconds, and now we can take back damage again. So that's how this works. I can also activate another resistance and healing mode right here, which I'm going to do now. Boom, boom, boom. Resistance up, healing up, and that was the just Mender healing. That was the one from the Mender itself. And wow, I'm taking a lot of damage again. In 3 seconds, I can once again... And I have it... No, that's my weapon systems. Okay. Healing up my HP here. Up. And I have 4, 5... I got killed anyways? How? It is so complicated and incredibly hard to even realize and understand how it works. I just can't even test it because I don't know what these million symbols mean that just pop in and pop out. And there's a bar goes up, 4 seconds. Yep, it's gone. The next bar just comes up, goes back.